What up guys, Nandos here, and I'm back today with part 2 of reacting to some ADHD memes. I had so much fun doing the first video, and I thought, why not do a part 2? So without further ado, let's get straight into it. All the progress I've been making, I actually didn't know why I just did that, but yes. The amount of times where I've kind of progressed so far in something that I've been doing, whether it's been like a hobby. I did that I used to do karate when I was little, and I was one away from a black belt, and at that point I just got bored. I just got bored of it, doing the whole kind of, they used to be called like katas or something, where you do like all the moves and stuff like that, and used to get graded. And I was quite young at the time. I must have been about, how old have I been? Maybe about 11 maybe? And I just got bored. I preferred the fighting side of it, but the more you went on, the less that was kind of a thing, and it was just doing the katas and stuff. But a part of me kind of now wishes that I still carried on with that. I think that probably would have been cool. But at the time, I just got bored. I have got a funny story to do with that, but maybe another time. But I'm just notorious for starting things, getting stupidly far, and then just never completing them. And I don't know, I just get bored. I get bored very easily. It is annoying. It is very annoying. Let me get this straight. You never think before talking? I don't, and I'm tired of pretending I do. Yes. The amount of times this has got me in trouble, and where I would just blurt something out without even thinking, and it's not until afterwards you think, maybe that's something that I should have held in or kept to myself. But it's gonna come out anyway. It's gonna come out eventually, and yeah, just it's always at the wrong times, you know, like when you're supposed to be quiet or something quite serious. I get that quite badly with my Tourette's. I have echolalia, so where you repeat sound and phrases that you hear, if you know what I mean. And the amount of times which I've kind of nearly got in trouble at work because of the way it sounds like I'm mocking what they're saying. Like the manager will come out, like store manager, and she'll say something, and I instantly just, without even thinking, like a split second, not even that, just repeat it, but in her kind of style of voice, and it sounds like I'm just taking the piss out of her. And at times I'm just going, okay, and then I just kind of like walk away. But yes. Oh my god, this rings true. Suddenly finding a new obsession. I love frogs. That is probably the one of the cutest pictures I think I've ever seen. It's just the way her eyes are just like, whoop. Yeah. It's weird. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to this. Like, is I could see something, or it could be anything. I could be listening to a band or something. I could be watching a film, anything, and something that I'm just watching or whatever will catch my eye, and then I'll be like, I want more of that, and then my brain would just obsess over that kind of thing. And sometimes it can last for a day, sometimes I could be obsessed with that for years, or sometimes that might just turn into my new obsession forever, you know, until the next thing comes along. But yeah. That is adorable though, that is pretty cool. when you hear everyone flip the page while you're rereading the first question for the 20th time. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. I'm like this when it comes to writing things down as well. I remember being at school and you have like your exams and stuff like that. And I always used to have a really hard time of kind of like studying and kind of like trying to like revise for that test or whatever. It would be trying to read something, getting distracted, whether it be like hearing a sound or whatever. And it'll take forever just to read a kind of like a paragraph. You read it again, you read it again, you go, okay, I think I've got this. Somebody, like my mum would like be like, okay, I'll test you. What's this then? And I'd have no answer. I would have no reply to whatever that question was. And it's frustrating. And then you go into the test and you're feeling completely overwhelmed because like you just don't know. You just go in just going, I know nothing. And then you sat there, and I remember, this is like going off on a complete different side quest now. And you'd hear a load of people come going through, scribbling, you know, the sound of the pencils or whatever. And I'll be sat on that first question for about 20 minutes. And it got to the end where I literally just guessed. I was just guessing all the answers. And then you end up going through the whole test in like 10 minutes after that. And then at the end, I just found myself just kind of just doing little doodles and stuff like in the corner of the books and stuff. But yeah, school was a really hard time for me. And at the time, I didn't know why I was feeling like this, you know? I kind of wish that I kind of knew about ADHD a lot sooner, because I probably wouldn't have given myself such a hard time through life. But yes, like we played D&D, like Dungeons and Dragons, and you know, you try and take notes so you can remember through the sessions and like people that you've met in the campaign and blah blah blah. And I am such a slow writer. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write these notes down. By the time I'm halfway through the first word, everything that has already been said is like coming to an end. So I'm just like, I've got nothing. Yeah, it's gonna be very, very annoying. Words. Me realizing why I do something. So that was a fucking syndrome. Yeah. For me, getting diagnosed was like the biggest kind of like mind-blowing kind of thing, because again, like I think like what I said in a past video, whatever, is that the whole time you kind of feel weird and you feel like not normal, because you think and act differently. You don't act the same way as somebody else. Like your brain do things the long way around, you know, but it's the only way that you can kind of understand. And finally getting that diagnosis and going, okay, that's why I felt like this, that's why I've been doing this, you know. I shouldn't be completely hard on myself, you know. It's just my brain acts in a different way compared to somebody else's. So, but it is a hard time not knowing this and going for such a long time. Like, I'm 28, and 28 years of not knowing and just thinking that you're kind of this freaking away. But yeah. Oh my god, this meme. I can hear the music just going around. Me, got a new interest, YouTube algorithm. It's just a woman's face, she's like, oh my god, yes. Like, the amount of different stuff I YouTube. Like recently, I fixed my BMX, and this is literally what my brain does. This falls straight into this. For years, like I used to BMX all the time, like every single day at one point, and then I stopped, and then I went on to, I was in a band at that point, and doing that for a good couple of years and whatnot, and then I got the BMX out again. My BMX then broke. I was like halfway to work, and the pedal, whatever, the crank, completely fell off. It was like halfway up the road, and I was like down the road, and it's kind of been broke for like about 3 years, maybe 2 or 3 years, and it's always been something that I wanted to do, wanted to fix, if you know what I mean. I finally got around to fixing my BMX after so many years, and and then all of a sudden I'm kind of like, I went through like one session down the skate park with my BMX, and now it's like how to do tricks, how to do the basics, how to do, and I was kind of like telling myself, I was like, no, focus on skateboarding, that's what you're doing, don't just ditch that and then go back to something else. That was close. It's fine. It was actually, see, this is why I've got my old phone in my hand that is smashed, and then my new one's kind of what's recording. And so if that happens again, it's fun. But yeah, I completely lost my trail of thought. Yes, I'm just gonna say yes. My mind spaz. Me looking for the right song so I can carry on cleaning. This here, so I'm constantly listening to music all the time. Like I can't really function without music. And this meme is like, it takes me ages sometimes to get the motivation to do the cleaning. I just get sidetracked. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put some music on. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm just like going through songs, like you can hear 2 seconds there, 2 seconds there. And gradually I've picked a song after like 5 minutes or whatever, seems to feel like an eternity. And then for I know, I'm like scrolling through Spotify, just looking at all these different playlists and stuff, and like what to play. And it's kind of like, my brain is just like, focus. You're doing the cleaning there. Yeah. You always have to start off on the right song. Got to. You can't just pick a random song. You need that banger. When somebody asks me to grab more than one thing from another room, expecting me to remember them all, I'll be back. Yeah. To be honest, somebody doesn't even need to ask me to grab something. It'd just be my own stuff. Like if I had to get like my keys or something in my wallet. One of the biggest things that I've done is when I get up early morning to go for a skate, my mate James would be like, right, I'm on my way, blah blah. I'm like, cool, I've got everything sorted, I've got everything packed, I've got my knee pads, helmet, everything sorted. And I remember once, I grabbed my bag, I was like walking downstairs, I was just about to get in the car. And I then suddenly realised that I left the skateboard in the house. So it's like, that's the reason why we're going out, because we go skateboard, and I've literally just left it behind. Even though, like, say that this is my skateboard, and this is my bag. Like, they were right next to each other. And I completely forgot about it. So, why? But yeah, I'm probably gonna leave this video here, because the thing with memes is like, it's a rabbit hole in it. Once you start flicking through memes for a minute, for yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Words. Why am I struggling? with words. Slow down. Okay, I'm gonna leave this video here for today, because I don't want to fall down the meme rabbit hole, which I always find myself on, like whether I'm on TikTok or whatever. You find yourself just scrolling for ages, and then before you know it, like you're sat in the dark with your phone, just like with your battery on like 3%. So if I kept doing that, the video probably would have been like 4 hours long, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the video here. I had so much fun again reacting to memes, because it really does kind of make you think. And yeah, let us know if you can relate to any of these memes, and tell us your stories and stuff. It'd be really cool to hear. And yeah, I'll probably do another one of these. Maybe react to Tourette's memes. There's a few funny ones that I've seen, and yeah, it'd probably be quite cool to do. So without further ado, I don't know why I said that. My poor phone. This case is really like addictive to keep kind of like snapping off and then pushing it back on. It doesn't help because the screen on this is smashed, and when I'm doing that, I'm kind of like sort of bending the phone at the same time. Lucky it's not an iPhone, it probably would have smashed. But these are clean. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm such a pain. I am so sorry if you're watching this video and you're frustrated with me. I completely understand. Like when I edit these videos, I'm just like, for God's sake, just end the video right now. But yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? I completely sidetracked myself again. Yeah, I'll probably make another part of these. Maybe do some Tourette's memes. That'll be funny. But until then, I'm gonna end it right now because else it's gonna go on forever. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, keep on ticking, and peace. Whoo.